So hello everyone and welcome back. We are here today in online Formula Racing's Formula 1 Division 1 Season 6 Round 4, and we're here at Australia. We've got an 18 driver grid here racing around Albert Park, I believe, as we're watching some of the drivers fly through. Now we've got two tiers racing here today. We've got Tier 1, which is the fastest guys, and Tier 2, which are doing their first 50% race of the season. And they are the guys from Division 2 with a few races here. So we've got a very mixed grid. I'm sure there's going to be lots of big gaps, but I imagine there's going to be lots of battles going on throughout the entire field. So let's get to it and see what times these guys can do. So favourites. Oh, he's saying he's got no sound. Oh no, he's not. So favourite's probably going to be Izat, who's rejoined us as the previous 5-time champion of the world here in Owen Class D1 for Formula 1. And we've also got Stinson here today as well, so these two are probably going to be battling it hard like they did all last season. So let's hope that works out. So we've already seen a few laps already. Ollie, race winner from the last race here in OFR, is currently on pole position at the minute. He's at a 120.836. Second in command is a 121.6 by Bebop. That's almost a second slower at the minute. And Stinson's on an outlap right now as well, and we've got a few guys in the pits too. So let's see if we can find someone who is on a hot lap, and let's see how they get on. Willans is on a hot lap, I believe. Yeah, he's not got flashing fuel or anything. He's got 85% of his ERS, so I think he is on a hot lap. So let's see how he gets through turn 6. We've got to brake just at that 75 metre board, take the curve, help the car rotate, and get early on the throttle in a straight line as quick as you possibly can. He's flying through. He's got Turfy ahead of him at the minute. And look at this. He's going to be right behind him. And this could be affecting his time at the minute. He's going down the inside. Turfy doesn't really want to move out of the way, but Turfy's on a hot lap as well, so I think Will needs to back off if he's going to disrupt Turfy's time. He is, he's backed off, and Turfy is still pushing at the minute, so let's jump down to him and see how he's getting on. He's gone wide, he's managed to avoid corner cutting though. He's not invalidating his lap, as you can see. He's on for a quick one here. Ooh, he's messed up, he's gone wide now, he's gone very, very wide. Willans is going to be right behind him again, but he's still not invalidated. I don't know how he's doing this at the moment. And there you go, he's let Will pass. And Will's, just for good luck, has just pushed him into the wall. So that was interesting. Will's into the pits now. And here's Jedi, who's not on the hot lap. I think he's on an in lap. You can see that his ERS is turned all the way down at the moment. And he's not really using any of it whatsoever. We've also got Hazy in the Ferrari. That's his new team at the minute. And he is on a in lap as well. He's using all his ERS. He's got flashing fuel as well. If he is on a hot lap, he might be limping around the next lap to come into the pits, and that could cost him an entire lap. He's staying out. Yes, he is. He is staying out. What's he on at the minute? He's on a 124.336. No one's broke the 120s yet. Can Hazy improve on his time? He comes across the line, and he does improve, but it's not good enough to get a little Figgy in the minute. That's a 124 flat for Hazy. Good job. Now, Figgy is on an out lap right now, and so is Izat. Izat's just starting now, so let's see if Izat can snatch pole. I reckon he can probably get in the 119s here. Possibly 118. I've definitely seen some 118s in the TTs for sure. Let's see what he can do. So here he comes. Into turn 1, brakes about 60 metres there, if not 50. That was very late braking. I've not seen anyone brake that late in a very long time. But he's managed to get it turned in, and he's still flying. No invalidation. And let's see, he's got a yellow flag ahead of him, so he needs to watch out for that. Big lock up on that front right tyre. We've got a Ferrari off the road. That's Lex, who's pulled over to the side of the track. And here he comes flying through turn 5 now, full speed, absolutely no lift whatsoever. He's still got a yellow flag in front of him. It's another Ferrari. That's Hazy, possibly driving slowly because he's run out of fuel. Izat's made it through. He's gone purple in the first sector, and now he's coming around turn 7, coming up to turn 8, 9 here, and 10. And so he's looking stable. He's setting very quick times at the minute. We're about to see his sector 2 time. And of course it's purple again, there we go, so he's gone fastest in the middle sector as well. Stinson set a 1:19.254 whilst Izak is on his hot lap, so we need to see if Izak can beat him, and currently he's purple in both sectors 1 and 2, so he's doing everything he needs to claim that pole position, that provisional pole position from Stinson at the moment. So here he comes, turns into the corner, final corner, DRS open, full throttle all the way, and he's going to do it, isn't it? Yes, there you go, the 118. I knew we were going to see it today. He's right on the limit. It's a 118.963, but he has done it, so bravo. Now, Ollie's on an out lap. Stinson's just gone past him. Stinson must be on an in lap right now. He is on an in lap, I believe, so Ollie's going to be prepping his car for his hot lap. We'll stick with Ollie for now and see how he gets on. Then we'll jump down to see how some of the Tier 2 drivers are getting on. So, Ollie, again, a previous race winner from last week. Let's see what he can do. So here he comes, belting down the main straight. Let's see where he brakes. A little bit earlier than he's at. He doesn't take as much inside curve either, but he's still managing to... Oof! And BWatt has spun. BWatt's retired from the session, and Ollie's retired as well. There was a yellow flag, but Ollie kind of just didn't see it. He ignored it. I don't know, but... Wow, that's 2 cars retired. Now we've got some cars coming up to it. Let's hope they see these yellow flags. Can't quite get. Here he goes, dodging through. Oof, Lavsesh nearly hits them. No one seems to be respecting yellow. Is there a yellow flag? I can't quite tell. Yeah, there is definitely a yellow flag there. So I wonder why people aren't really slowing down for it. Interesting. But wow, that was a full-on T-bone. And Ollie is not going to be happy with that, I'm sure. I'm going to quickly jump to Discord just to see. I've just noticed that Stig's joined too. Sorry Stig, I haven't checked Discord until now, so I didn't see your messages. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. With 2 drivers who are 3rd and 4th have now DNF'd from the session. So 3rd and 4th is up for grabs now. BJ Robbo, Tier 2 driver. Let's see how he's getting on. I think he's a double race winner here in F1 Season 6, actually, for Tier 2. So let's see what he can do. He's on his out lap, he's in the Haas, he's prepping his vehicle. He's going to be desperate for a Tier 2 win here today. Ollie's left the session. And he's starting his lap now, so let's see how Ollie gets on. So he brakes, so he brakes at about 75 meters, so that was nice and early, a bit more on the cautious side there. He's looking stable, he's looking solid. He's braking just after that black board on the left there. He's turned in, he's nailing this, he's not getting any oversteer whatsoever. He's looking like he's in control. He's a little hesitant on the throttle, but I think that's to ensure he doesn't spin. Look, he's having to lift as he goes through turn 5, which is usually a flat out corner. But again, he's still looking stable. That's the important thing. We'll see what his sector 1 time is. Oh, we missed it unfortunately. We'll have to check his sector 2 as he comes round turn 11. And he's invalidated, so BJ Robbo has invalidated, so he's gonna have to try again. We've got a bit of a network issue going on at the minute, because it's saying that Ollie's everyone on Ollie's screen is saying that they disconnected. It's actually Ollie who's disconnected, so he needs to quit and rejoin, I believe. I'm just going to quickly fire him an invite, so just give me a second, guys. Right, he should have got an invite, so hopefully he can join there as we're watching Jedi make his way in the Williams around the track. So he's currently on a one. Oh, he's coming into the pits. He's in the pits, so he's not going to be setting a lap. He's going to have to recharge and come out for another one. BJ Robbo has decided to stay out for another lap. He is on a hot lap in his DRS mode. Has he got the fuel to set this lap and then set another one? Or is he just using this in lap, possibly? There's a practice. He's saying he's gone purple in the middle sector. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. It's is that a large session? No, it's not a large session, is it? It's Maximus. Max has spun through the first chicane there. And now he's pulling over, as you can see, to let these other cars fly past him. So, tricky day for some of these guys here. Ollie has made it back, thankfully. That's good. And we're now going to switch back down to the live session using validators. Hazy's retired from the session. Oh, Hazy's DNF'd. He's DNF'd. You might be able to see it as we're watching on board with Bronco Brad. Yep, there's Hazy against the wall after turn 5. That is a DNF zone. If it's not there, it's turn 11 and 12. It's a very, very tricky set of corners there. Right, I just need to send Ollie an invite again, guys. So, sorry about this. I'm just going to quickly go back to the screen. We are back. Sorry, very, very sorry for the interruptions there. We've got Spawn saying Max is whack and mad. I'll save judgment for the race here as we're watching Bronco Drive come through the final sector here. He's on a 1:23.789. I think he can improve on that. I expect to see him in the 1:21s, to be perfectly honest. Let's see what he can do. He's opened up his DRS, he's going to come across the line now. He's actually run out of ERS and he's crossed the line and he's got 11th fastest. He has set a 1:22, but again, I think he could have gone quicker, but I don't think he's going to have time to come in, get a new set of boots and do another lap. I don't think he's going to have the time for that. So let's see who's out on a hot lap. It's Ezat, but Ezat's actually invalidated. He's coming into the pits. He's got time for another one, so he'll have to recharge. And who's on an out lap as well? Turkey. Let's ride on. Oh, is anyone on a hot lap right now? We know Bronco Live just set one. Stig's managed to join, so he's in the Williams. Let's see what Stig can do. AJ, good to have you here. So Stig's cut the corner. He's cut the corner. That's an invalidation already. He's gonna have to go again. He's got no ERS left either, so that could have been his hot lap. He's not going to be able to make it back and come in and out again. So either he needs to recharge, but he's still got his ERS set to hot lap. So I don't think that's what he's doing. Rubs, I have sent the invite, but I just don't think it's going to work. Oh, as we're watching Stig slide through turn 5 there. Now let's have a look. Tommy's on an out lap as well. So is Prox on a hot lap? Prox is not on a hot lap. Let's ride on board with Tommy, who's on an out lap. It's just a lot of traffic on track, I'll say that. There is a lot of traffic. Everyone trying to prep their car for their final lap here. Stinson has taken pole though. He's on a 1:18.7. So, there we go. What can he do? Rubs, I've sent you 2 invites now. It's just not working. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be a network issue. Oh, and Figgy, oh, look at that! Figgy's off! Figgy's retired! Where is he retired? That's a strange place to do it. That's at turn 13. That's after turn 13. He's probably got his left rear on the gravel. He's spun and gone straight into the wall. But he's in 16th place at the minute, and that is him out of qualifying with just 1:25 to go on the clock. Yeesh. Oof, and look at this, we've got Lex going wide here. Where is Lex? He's just gone through turn 5. So, where are the top 3 at the minute? Bossman is currently in P3. Now, Bossman's quick. Bossman's a race winner, I think, here in Season 6. Now, is that another... Oh, no, it's a retirement in the pit, so that's okay. Where's Tommy now? Tommy's right behind Jedi. Look at Jedi spin! We're getting so many spins here today. What is happening? Oh, my goodness. As we're seeing Tommy on a hot lap, he sees Jedi spin out right in front of him. Watch this replay here, guys. Hopefully I caught it. Yes, I did. We're going to switch to Tommy now in the replay. And watch this, Jedi just loses the rear, crashes into the wall, and loses a wheel too. Yikes, it's all kicking off here today. So, is Tommy going to be able to improve on his 120? I really do hope he can. Oh, he's just invalidated! Look at that, with 3 seconds to go on the clock. It's a turn 14 invalidation. I'm sure he's not going to be happy with that at all. So let's jump up to see if Izat is improving on his time. He's just about to come across the second sector line. Is he going to get purple? He is, he's gone purple, he's a 10th quicker, not enough to beat Stinson alone in the second sector. He's gone deep and he's invalidated. That's his time over. Is Stinson going quicker though? He's just coming up to turn 6 now. Let's wait and see. He's got Stig right in front of him. Battle of the Duchies here. Is he pulling him along, or is Stig on a hot lap too? I think he was giving him a little bit of a toe there. So through 11 and 12 he goes. He is on a quick one here. He was on a 1:18.723. How's Willands getting on? His lap's over, I believe. Let's jump back to Stinson to see if he's improving. Oh, Max is retired from the session in the pit, so his qualifying's over. He starts in P10. Stinson is on a 1:18.723. Here he comes now, down the main stretch. What can he do? Can he do anything? Can he improve on his time? He doesn't improve. It's a 1:18.723, and that's pole position. I'm trying to find, I think that's everyone. I don't think anyone else is on a hot lap. So there we have it. That's qualifying for you. It's Stinson leading Izat, leading Bossman, rounding out the top 3. Whew. That was, is he saying that was Stig's AI? There you go. Shows you how aware I am. Thanks for pointing that out there, Hazy. Now, let's just hope people can keep it clean into turn 1. I mean, you can go too wide, but it is certainly not advised. You can't go 3 wide. Let's not pretend that you can. They need to keep it at most 2 wide. Some of these drivers have got the racing line on now, so they will know where they need to brake, and even then, when you're that close behind someone, you need to brake a little bit earlier. So let's just hope they can all keep it clean. And that's qualifying over. So, the gap between Stinson and Izat, 0.2 of a second. I don't remember, just remind me what corner it is, Hazy. There's the gap, so you can see there are quite big gaps here. It's 6.7 seconds all the way to the back. But what I'm pointing out here is that, for example, look, from 11 down to 15, that's within 0.6. First and second, they're going to be in a battle of their own, and from 3rd place down to 6 as well. Look, they're just covered by 0.4 of a second too. So there's going to be lots and lots of battles. Smalley, you definitely cannot go 3 wide into turn 1. That's fake news, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to a word he says. So it's looking like there's overcast, but I've had word that it's just going to be a dry race. So there's not going to be any sign of rain, unless, who knows, anything can happen. Codemasters might just decide that dry means wet now. We know how great they are at coding. But we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I reckon we're going to see all 3 safety cars. I reckon 15 are going to finish the race. Or, do you know what? I'd even go as low as 12. Australia in OFR has never failed to have many DNFs. We saw it last season in the pre-season race. We saw it in the main race last season. We saw it in the season before, where we had a little bit of rain. It's just never failed to be entertaining. And as much as I don't want drivers to crash out, and as much as I do want everyone to finish, I think around Australia it is pretty much inevitable. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. That's all I can say. Just waiting. I'm just going to quickly check Discord, see if we've got any ready up notification. Session starting in 10 seconds. There should be a formation lap on, but let's wait and see. No formation lap. Interesting. So we're just going straight away. So that's it, we're off on the start already, and everyone has got a pretty decent start. They've pulled away quite well. We've got Stinson and Izat almost going side by side. No, it's not. Izat is tucked in behind Stinson's head. Now let's quickly check everything else is clean. No contact that I can see so far. Everyone's made it round okay. We do have a yellow flag. Someone is around. It's B1. B1 is all the way around at the minute, but other than that, everyone is away. So it was pretty much clean. Oh, is there a safety car? No safety car. Oh, look at this. Some drivers going deep. Oh, and Lex trying to squeeze through on the inside there. There's another driver off as well. It's Tommy. Tommy's around. He's at the back of the pack now in 19th place. He's going to have a long way to go to catch up here. But like we said, it's Australia. Chances of a safety car are very, very high. So stick with it, and I'm sure you'll make those positions back up. Now, out in front, it's Stinson leading with an 8/10 gap at the minute. Bossman Pickle is not far behind Izat at all, though. And look at this gap in the midfield here. We've got Nick Figgy and Lavsesh squabbling a little bit. Nick Figgy falling back. He's lost a place to Bondo by now as well. And he's got Hazy right behind him. Let's see what Hazy can do as he's coming around. 10 now coming into the notorious chicane at 11 and 12. You want to go full speed through there, but you cannot. You have to lift, especially when you're following someone. And look at this. Oh no, Hazy. Is that Hazy? No, it's not. It's Figgy. Figgy spun at turn 11 and 12. Oh no, he's going to go all the way around. Oh, look at that. But like we said, it's a long way to go, and he needs to cool down those tyres. Now look at that, Stinson's already crossed the line. Fastest lap, 1 second ahead of Izat currently. What can Izat do to close that gap down? Now Turfley's been overtaken by BWAT. Turfley's losing the rear a little bit as he's coming through the final corner. He started on the mediums though. They do take a little longer to heat up, remember. Oh, the stream is stuck. Oh my goodness, sorry. Let me fix that quickly. There we go. It should be back now. Sorry about that, guys. It's this capture card. It's spent all its money and it doesn't bloody work. Right, back to the race. I'm just waiting for my monitor to turn back on. I can just use the streamline one for now. We can see Bossman is just dropped. He's just under a second behind, so he's not too far behind at the minute. And we've got this battle between Hazy and B1. What's happened to Hazy? Hazy's gone straight on there. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. That's at turn 8 or 9, I think. Yeah, it is. Through turns 9 and 10, he's gone wide and he's down in 18th place at the minute. That is a real shame there, Hazy. But keep fighting. We know you've got the consistency to get it back. You just need to pick your battles carefully and keep going. I've got no audio at the minute, so I'm still waiting for my monitor to turn back on. I'm not sure what's going on here. And what's this? We've got a virtual safety car. Figgy's retired from the session. Where's he gone off? He's gone off after turn 5, and that's the BSC. So let's have a quick recap. There we go. I've got some stuff back. And it's gone again. Oh, this is terrible. There we go. We're all back. Okay, so virtual safety car is still out. Bronco driver's come into the pits. I think he needs a wing change, is it? Yes, his front wing is coming off. Virtual safety car is still out. They need to race to that Delta. Yeah, it was okay on the stream, but I couldn't see it on my monitor, Smalley. Big brains. And the virtual safety car is still not coming in. The gap is 1.4 seconds. They're managing it okay. I can't see anyone with a drive-through penalty at the minute, so everyone should be safe. Let's hope no one gets it, because that can be catastrophic around here. And DRS is enabled. There we go. The safety car has come in now, and they're back to racing now. Look at that gap. Remember, it was 1.4 seconds. It's only a second now. So Izat right on the money there in terms of that safety car restart, or the VSC restart rather. He's got Stinson back in his sights now. Now, let's jump back, because look at this battle between the two Williams boys here. Stig, our German national driver, is right behind our Portuguese British driver Jedi, and he's closing in on him as well. Not driving in the best of cars, of course, but they're driving nonetheless, and they're very, very close on track. 0.4 of a second separate them at the minute. And look at this, Bondovine and Larvsesh are pushing each other to the limit as well. A lot of battles going on here. Ooh, and look, Larvsesh goes a little bit deep into that corner. If DRS is enabled, oh no, Bondovine's just lifted as he's going through turn 16. That's going to cost him a lot of time there. Yeah, look, he's just not in striking distance now, but he is going to get DRS again. Let's ride on board with him and just watch. Oh, look at that. Late braking for Bondovine there. Clever move, and now he's right behind. Surely he's going to get this overtaken on Larvsesh. Look at the speed advantage. Larvsesh defending on the right. Bondovine down the left. Oh, he's outbraked himself, though. And look at that. Larvsesh, he just snuck ahead again. Clever work from Larvsesh there. Bravo. Nice racing and a nice switchback. Now, Jedi and Stig battle is still going on. Stig has actually overtaken him now. And look at this. Izat is back on the money. He's less than 5 tenths behind him in the minute. DRS is helping him. And now we got a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is it? Oh, it's Biwott. Is that Biwott and Tommy? It's Biwott and Tommy. They must have collided with each other. Ooh, no virtual safety car though. And they're both still moving. Oh no, Tommy's not having the best of... Oh, it's frozen again. What is going on with this today? Sorry about this, guys. I really don't know what's happening here. Right, so again, I've not got the audio, but I'm just going to have to live with this for now. Let's get back to the race then, and again, really sorry about that. Now, the gap up front is just 0.6 of a second at the moment. It's gone up 0.2, as we saw last lap. And we've got a lot of guys in the pits now as well, so Tommy has had to pit. I'm sure that's a wing change. Yes, it is a wing change, because he got into that incident with Biwott there. Biwott's not coming into the pits though, so Biwott might have got away with no wing damage. He's got a winglet missing, or an end plate rather, on his right side, but that looks like it's it. Doesn't look like he's suffering from much else at the moment, so Biwott looking nice, looking good. Now, Hazy has worked his way back up to 13th, and look at this battle going on behind him. Prompty's just ran into the back of Turfley, and he's spun him. Oh, he's obviously going to wait for him to get past, but look at this. Turfley's backwards now, and again, drama at turn 6. Through turn 7 he goes, he's letting him go, and he's giving him a bit of breathing room too. So I'm sure Turfley's going to be happy with that, but Prompty's down in 16th now. And has he got wing damage? I don't know if he does. No, that's a shame for Proctor there. Hazy's got a 3-second time penalty already. He's the first one to get a penalty. We've got another yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Bronco Bride. He's in the grass. He's gone deep in turn 6. I think that's all it is, but he's back racing again. He has wing damage. He's missing a winglet and an end plate, so he is struggling. Oh, he's gone into the wall here as well. Oh, we're only on lap 6 out of 28. We're just under a quarter of the way, now he's gone straight on as well. He's not having the best of times here, is he? And he needs to be careful, and he's retired from the session on track. Oh no, no. Always bring it back to the tits, oh my god, to the pits if you need to retire. Now, Bronco Bribe, it's Tommy down in P18. We've still got a yellow flag in sector 2, but no safety car. We're just waiting for that car to almost, I suppose, pull over and retire. It has moved off safely though. Smalley says, is the stream stop? No. Smalley says, D1 and D2 driver, never seen that coming. Well, yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen, sure. But would you rather have a 20-person race or a 3-person race? Wink, wink. Now, back to the race. The gap is still 0.6 of a second up ahead. We've got some battles going on in the midfield again. Look at this, Lex and Larvsesh battling it out at the minute. Larvsesh is just 5 tenths behind Lex here, and he's going to get DRS. Oh, here they go, deep into the corner. That's at turn 13. They're coming up through 14 now. He is in striking distance, but Lex is in striking distance. Bondovine ahead of him as well. So a lot can happen here, but Larvsesh keeps getting deep into that corner. He keeps going deep. And that's just affecting his exit. We've got yellow flag in sector 1 here. Is that a Red Bull? Is that Tommy again? It's not Tommy. Oh, it's a Mercedes! Oh no! It's a Mercedes and a Ferrari have come together. Is that Bondavine and Lex? It is. It's Bondavine and Lex there, and thankfully, Lavsesh has just gone round them, and he's not got any damage. No, he doesn't. Wow! Told you, Australia never fails to amaze in terms of entertainment. And now we've got Bondavine going wide at turn 4 there. They're not going to be able to go full speed through 5 if they've got hot tyres. Lex straight into the wall, and he's retired from the session. Now, that could be a safety car. That could be a safety car. His car is very, very close to the side of the track, but it's not on the track, so I think that might be why the safety car hasn't been called yet. His car is just on the side of the road. Let's see if we can get another view of it. I don't think you'll be able to unless it's Tommy. Let's see. No safety car yet. I think if there was a safety car, it would have been brought out now. No, it's not going to be a safety car. So that's 3 drivers out already, and we're only on lap 8 of the race. Just under a third of the race done. Wow, wow, wow. Now, back out ahead, the gap is maintained. Look at that, it's still 6/10 of a second. These guys are pushing each other to the limit, and you know, it's just going to be who's going to make the first mistake. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to quickly jump back because Hazy, Proctor, and is that what? I think it is. Yeah, look at this. They're very, very close on track. We could see some more overtakes here. Oof! Proctor's got into the back of Biwott as Biwott got a little bit sloppy. Proctor's then dived into the pits because I think he needs a new wing, and Hazy has now got Biwott ahead of him as Bondavine comes into the pits too. Yikes. Now the gap is still 6/10 of a second up ahead, and other than that, it's looking pretty stable. Was that oh, I couldn't quite see who that was, sorry. But I just saw someone go in the gravel. I think maybe I'm just seeing things here. It does look like Tommy and Turfy are the closest on track, so we'll stick with them. They're just flying through turn 6 right now. A little right-hander, which is turn 7. A little left-hander, sorry, which is turn 7. And then a long right-hander, which is turn 8. And the streamer's frozen again. This is fantastic. There we go, we're back, and we've caught it right on time because Tommy is right behind Turfy here. Let's ride on board with him and see if he can get him. They've just made it through the chicane at turn 11 and 12. Turfy is almost squeezing him wide, and look at that, Turfy almost turned into him there, but Tommy has got past cleanly, thankfully. He doesn't have a penalty, it's Hazy the one with a penalty at the moment. I'm sure Tommy is just going to pull away now, but Turfy will get DRS, I think, if he can stay within a second as they cross the detection zone. Let's see if he can do it. Yeah, I think he's out of it. He's 1.6 seconds behind it, so I don't think he's going to be able to take advantage of that anymore. The gap between Izat and Stinson is still under a second, but it's increased a little bit by a tenth. So Stinson is pulling away from them slightly, but Izat still has DRS, and the pit window, it's saying, is now open to that medium tyre. So everyone who started on the soft, I think you can pick now for the mediums and go to the end of the race. So it's going to be huge jumps first here. The gap is still coming down, and that's because he's getting a helping hand from a slipstream and DRS at the moment. Tenths of a second, the gap is still coming down. It's under 5 tenths of a second now. It's under 4 tenths of a second now. Are Stinson's tyres starting to fall off? Has Izat just got a penalty? He just cut that corner hard. It must have been a warning at least. Let's just quickly check what the penalties are. Izat has 3 seconds, Stinson has none, so this could come down to a penalty battle at the end of the race again. Let's hope it doesn't, because no one really likes to see that. But they need to keep it clean, Izat at least, if he wants to win this race, because if Stinson doesn't get penalties, then this is to lose. Now, let's look at Tommy and Hazy. Again, Hazy's getting a lot of screen time here today. He's always engaged in a lot of battles. Remember, he was at the back at one point, and he's managed to fight his way back up to 13th, so he's doing a hell of a job here at the minute. So nice to see as BWOT picks up another 3-second time penalty. Now, through turn 5 is not a place to overtake, nor is a dive bomb in turn 6. Hazy's defending well. He's being calm, though. Always a little bit of contact there between Tommy and Hazy. Tommy just runs into the back of him slightly. Did he get wing damage? I don't think so. I don't think he did get wing damage. No, he didn't. So he's okay, and Hazy's okay. Oh no, Hazy's dropped down. I think he went deep into turn 10 there. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I think he did. So here he comes then through turns 11 and 12. He's lifting slightly. He needs to avoid that outside curve because that is dangerous territory. But he's in 13th still, and he's got a long way to go. We've got about 3 more laps till we reach halfway distance. Keep up the fight there, Hazy. Now, Ollie and BJ Robbo. BJ Robbo's just been overtaken there by Ollie, so Ollie snuck down the inside at turn 3. He's got through turn 4, and he is firmly ahead. BJ Robbo is now behind him. So nice moves there, guys. Decent job, decent job. We've got Larvsesh within 8/10 of Willands at the moment too, and we've got both front runners in the pit. So Izat boxed the same as Stinson, and let's see if. Oh no, yeah, Stinson's in the Mercedes. Sorry, last season it was Izat that was in the Mercedes. That's why it's a little bit confusing. Where's Izat? Did he get? He didn't get a wing change. No, he didn't get a wing change. But he's come out right behind Stinson. So they're very close. Very close. And look at them both pulling away. Hardly any wheel spin. A little bit from Izat there, lighting up the rears, but he doesn't look like he lost out too much traction. So the battle is still on as Hazy picks up another penalty here, and Izat drops down to 1.1 seconds behind instead of that 4/10 that we saw earlier. Now look at this bit of the battle going on between Bondavine and Turfley here. Let's see what he can do in the Mercedes. That's Stinson's teammate with Turfley in the Haas. Turfley is now, I don't think he's trying to defend, I think just looking like he's keeping his line. They're going side by side through 11 and 12. This is not the place you want to do it, guys, but Turfley's decided to back out and tucked in behind. That was probably the safest thing to do, and I'm glad you guys are still all pointing in the right direction, so good job there. That was the safe thing to do. Great racing there as we're seeing a little bit of a pit stop battle going on here. Did BJ Robbo get out ahead of Larvsesh? Oh no, BJ Robbo's still in the pits. Is Maximus ahead of Larvsesh? He is, and Maximus has pitted, look, and Larvsesh hasn't yet, but Larvsesh is on that hard tyre, so he's going the distance here. Interesting. Is it the... Yeah, Larvsesh is on that hard tyre, so he's going to do a long stint, a very long stint. If he can hope for a late safety car in this race, he's going to be in a very good position, provided he hasn't already pitted. And there Hazy comes out in P14. No, Hazy hasn't pitted either. He started on the medium tyres, but Bondavine's done 4 laps on those softs, so he's going to have to pit again soon too. So it's looking good for Hazy at the moment. It's looking very good. Now let's quickly jump back up to who's the closest in time to gap? 1.5 seconds down. And Proctor is now again 2/10 behind Turfley. So let's see if they can keep it clean this time as they're going into turn 6. He is lifting earlier, but he's got off the brake and he's kind of just coasted through the corner, and he's made a nice overtake on Turfley there. That was very clever from Proctor and very well executed. Good job there. Bit of a lock up there from both drivers as they make their way through, and now Proctor's going to be hunting down Hazy. Still got 16 drivers here with us today. Oh, Hazy's gone a little bit loose there, and Proctor's going to look to make a move here. Hazy's gone to the inside, he's trying to defend, but I don't think he's going to be able to outbrake Proctor here. No, he's not. Hazy's down in 15th, but Hazy, and once again, he's involved in so much action this race. I'm sure he's having the time of his life now. Here's Tommy, 7/10 behind BJ Robbo. Izat's got another penalty, so that's 6 seconds for Izat right now. He's not going to be happy with that. And here comes Tommy. He's got DRS. Oh, he's not got DRS. Sorry, why has he got his DRS open? That's interesting. He must not have been close enough at the detection zone, which is just before turn 14. So yeah, that's probably why. The gap's just 10 of a second though. Doesn't want to dive on here. We've seen him being poorly executed many times here this race, and he's not done it. He's done the safe thing. That's the best thing to do. Now Ollie and Stig have caught up to each other as well. They're just coming up to the detection zone now. There it is. That white line that you saw him just cross. Maximus has picked up a penalty, and Ollie's just 6/10 behind Stig. Oh no, Stig's gone deep into the corner. He's still ahead. But I think he's diving into the pits. Yes, he is. He's in the pits. And now Ollie's going to get a nice little squirt of DRS, and I'm sure he's going to be happy with that. So good job there. Ollie back up into 4th place on 4-lap old hard tyres. Is he going to be able to make it to the end of the race? I don't know. He's got 15 laps left. They'll be on 19 laps. I'm sure he will, but they're not going to be in the best position come the end of the race there, especially with people like Larson who are going to opt for that soft tyre at the end. But a lot of position changes going on right now. BJ Robbo is 8 tenths behind Tommy. So Tommy has got past him. We missed that, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. And we've got 2 guys in the pits right now. It's both Williams boys. I think that was a bit too far to call it a pit stop blunder if they pitted at the same time. I don't think they did. So all okay in the Williams garage for now. Let's see who's closest. Right. Who have we not seen much of this race? Maximus, we've not seen much of Max, so let's just ride on board with him for a while and keep an eye on those gaps to make sure I catch all the action for you guys. And again, thanks to everyone who's tuned in to watch the stream as well. Now, Hazy's coming to the pits. He's pitting now. He's on fresh, hard tyres, so he should be going to the end. I wonder if those medium tyres could have made it those 14 laps. That might have been the better strat for him. It will definitely be quicker. Their life is around, I think, maximum 18 laps. We've got yellow flag in Sector 1. We've got a yellow in Sector 1. It's not Hazy. Is that B-Watt? Oh, I think it might have been. As we're watching Stig get past Larv. Oh, it's Larvsesh. Oh, it was Larvsesh. What happened to Larvsesh? He's down in P10 now on those. Oh, he's just got overtaken by Jedi too. So he's down in P11 now on those 13-lap old hards. And Proctor is 7 tenths behind Bondavine. So both of these drivers are Tier 1 drivers. So let's see what Proctor can do here. So Proctor has had a lot of bad luck this race, I think, in terms of going into the back of the driver. So we've got yellow flag in Sector 2. Who is it? It's B-Watt. What's going on at Racing Point today? They are not having the best of days, are they? As Proctor is closing up to the back of Bondavine, who's closing up to the back of Larvsesh, the other Racing Point. Oh, this is going to be close. Look at the speed Proctor's carrying through there. Let's hope they can both keep it clean. He's gone to the inside. Is he going to try and outbrake him? A little bit of contact there. He's getting a bit squirmy again. I think he's just outbraking himself, Proctor. He's done it a fair few times. He's not picked up any damage, thankfully. But he's going to have to stay behind. No downforce to turn 5, but he's managed to keep it on track. Is he going to make a move down the inside here? No. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3 this time. Everyone's still moving, though. Looks like it might have been Hazy. That's the only car I can see there. But still, he's looking okay. Well, let's get back up to that battle between Proctor, Bondavine and Larvsesh. I'm really surprised it still hasn't come to anything as we're seeing Bondavine look down the inside of Larvsesh. He's got Larvsesh. Larvsesh is very vulnerable on those hard tyres as Proctor nearly goes into the back of him again. But look at that from Larvsesh! Look at that from Larvsesh! Oh my god! How did he do that? How did he hold on to that and not lose the rear of his car? My goodness, now Proctor has got past him, but that was something special. That was something special. Watch this replay, guys. So, Bondavine's gone down the inside. He's going to be affected on his entry into turn 11. Larvsesh sneaks down the inside. They're almost wheel to wheel, and Larvsesh just powers out of it. What a move. Oh my goodness. Wow, now Larvsesh is finding himself just 4 tenths behind, and Bondavine is back on the attack. Gap up front is just 8 tenths of a second now, and let's have a look at that. The penalties, he's got 9 seconds, Stinson's only got 3. And I'm trying to just find out who's closest. So it looks like it is still these guys. Oh no, it's not. It's B-Watt. Look at this. B-Watt and Turfy are very close here. Oh, and Turfy spun again! Caught that right at the right moment. Oh no, Turfy. What happened there? Let's watch the replay of that one. So as you can see, we're just riding on board still with Bondavine. I'm going to switch to B-Watt and Turfy in a second. Where is it? Here it is. Look at this. He just gets... Oh, he just squirms as he's coming through turn 15 there. That's a shame. That is a real shame. Now, we do have a yellow flag in Sector 3, and I think that's Turfy coming into the pits. Yes, it is. He is now in the pits. He's getting a bit squirmy as he's coming into the pits. Oh, and he's sped across the line as well. That's not good. Now, Maximus is just... Oh, Maximus is in the pits. Ah, these medium tyre starters, they're all coming into the pits now. And Max... Oh, Willance's retired. Where is he retired? safety car. It's just a yellow flag in sector 1, it says. So I think he has retired in the so we're down to just 15 drivers now from 19 who started the race. We've only got 12 laps left, including this one. Let's find out who's closest on track. There goes Stinson around back marker, and I think Izak's going to have to pass him now as well. Yep, he moves nicely out of the way, gets right off the racing line. That is how you do it, boys. Well done there, Turkey. Decent job, decent job. There's quite big gaps throughout the field now that everyone's pitted. And this is where those guys that are on the soft tyre are going to start closing some of these gaps. So, BJ Roberts on the hard, Proctor's on the medium, Larsesh is still not pitted. We've got a few two-stoppers here, and I think that's for a wing change, so Larsesh needs to come in. He is desperate for a safety car right now. Absolutely desperate. Gap up front is still 0.5 of a second. It's coming down a bit though. What's going on? Oh, Larsesh is moving out the way here. That's going to help out Izak, because Izak's definitely going to get DRS now. But I think Stinson might get it too, unless he was ahead of him as they cross the detection zone. Let's have a look. Is Stinson going to get DRS? No, he's not. Is Izak going to get it? Yes, he is, but the gap's still just 0.8 of a second. So I don't think Izak's going to be able to pounce any time soon. Now we've got a little bit of battle going on between Proctor and BJ Robbo again. Let's see what they can do. They're just coming into turn 4, or turn 3, sorry. Proctor needs to avoid the grass on the outside there. He's done it okay, and he's closed that gap up to BJ Robbo actually, so it's looking like it could be in a striking position. Don't do it here, Proctor. Don't do it here. BJ's defending. As BJ compromised his line though, he has compromised it, and Proctor has got ahead. Clean move there, clean move. And now BJ Robbo's got another yellow flag in sector 1. It's Bondivine. Bondivine is around. That's a tier 1 driver. He's going to have to spin it around. He's reversing. There is someone coming. He's waiting. That's good of him. And now he needs to go before the other car gets there. He's waiting again. That's good of him. And there he goes. That's how you do it. You don't want to come out on the track whilst everything's still going on. Still no safety car. I said there'd be 3, didn't I? And how wrong was I? We've got a yellow in sector 1. I think that's just the yellow flag from Bondivine. Yes, it is. So let's get back to the racing. Maximus has now overtaken Larsesh. They're still side by side. Is Larsesh going to try and outbrake? No, that would be foolish. He's on those really old hard tyres. He's desperately waiting for this safety car. You can see it. You can see it. He's struggling on that hard tyre. He needs the safety car to come out so he can get on those. Oh, we've got yellow in sector 1 and 2. That's a Ferrari. I think that's Hazy going a little bit slowly, but he's still moving though, so he's okay. He is okay. Just going to quickly check on Discord to see if anything's happening there. Doesn't look like it. And the gaps between the front, look at this. Izak is now just 2 tenths behind, so let's stick with these guys for now and see how they're going. 0.3 of a second. Stinson is just about to come up to another back marker. Who is it? I can't quite see. It's a hat. Is it Turkey again? Or is it? I can't remember. It must be BJ Robbo. Oh yeah, it is. So let's see if Izak can take advantage of this. There you go. He moves out of the way. And look at this, the gap's under 0.3 of a second here, and he's got DRS. Oh, but Stinson had it too. Big lockup from Stinson there, no lockup from Izak. This could be it, guys. We could be seeing the overtake starting to develop here. He's got more back markers ahead of them, but they've all kept it clean so far. And here they go, round the final corner. But Stinson just has a better exit there. Look, he's just pulling away ever so slightly. Izak's not using up his overtake. There's no point in overtaking here if you're not within about 2 tenths. Because you just... Oh, we've got a car off. Safety car. We've got a safety car. It's Proctor. Proctor is out of the race, and this is what Larsesh was waiting for. Oh, and he's gone past. He's gone past the pits. He's gone past the pits. Now, thankfully, I think the safety car was still in, and it wouldn't collect Larsesh anyway. So Larsesh has just missed out there. That was just called at the wrong time. 1 corner earlier and he would have been safe. What a shame. We do have the safety car. It is out. So that's 1 of 3. I doubt we're going to get 2 more if it comes in on lap 23. then yeah, I don't think we'll get another one. And the safety car is currently waiting to pick up the leader. Now, what's going to happen here? Because Isaac can definitely pit. He's got a 47-second gap behind him. So what that also means is that if he does pit, he's going to be in a better position than Stinson. And that means that Stinson needs to pit. This is the dilemma, guys. This is what happens when you're out ahead. Proctor, good to have you here. What happened? We only saw the aftermath of it. We didn't actually see what happened to you there in turn 2. We'd love to know what did happen. Let's see if Stinson's going to come into the pits. I think he has to, because if he does, Isaac should follow him. We should box in. Let's see. Yes, he's in. He's in the pits. They're both in the pits, actually. And look at the gap. Moscow is only going through turn 10 now. That's the gap that they pulled out. Wow. Did my eyes deceive me? Or did Isaac just get ahead of Stinson? Isaac just got ahead of Stinson. How did that happen? Where's the safety car? There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And let's just check the penalties again. It's still 9 seconds, so Isaac needs to clear him by 6 seconds if he wants to win this race, with only around 6 laps to go once the safety car comes in. We got a notification from Neil saying Ben go on softs. Is he on softs? It looks like he is. He's on 1 lap old soft tyres, so yeah, he's switched to some nice softs. Look at this, the entire field now is on soft tyres. Oh, and we're frozen again. There we go. So sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. This Elgato capture card is a pile of crap. Maybe there's a firmware update or something that I need to do. But there we go. Safety car still out. Lap 22 out of 29. We have lost 5 drivers. That puts it at least somewhere in between. My prediction has been so terrible today, but I doubt there's going to be another 3 DMs. But what we can do is wait and see. Where's Larvsesh? That's the guy that I want to keep an eye on. Because he kind of waited for that safety car, but just missed it slightly. It came out a little bit too late for him, but he is right back in the hunt now. And with fresh softs, there's the Yeti. I do have a Yeti mic. How do you know that? Is that what's going on? I'm so confused. Are you watching me? Is my camera on? Oh my god, I'm naked. No. Stream broken. I'm really. How do you know that I've got a Yeti mic? That's it's amazing to me. Proctor's saying he knows things. Interesting. Can you tell me how to fix my capture card? Because it keeps freezing every 10 minutes and it's driving me insane. Still no notification that the safety car is coming in. 14 drivers remaining. Of that, 2 tier 1 drivers are out. I'm not sure what happened to Will Adams, to be honest. He's been retiring in the pits a lot recently, I'm not sure why. Yeah, if you want to like the stream, do it. It'd be nice. Right, we should get a notification now that the safety car's coming in. So they're going to be starting lap 24, which leaves. Oh, I'm just losing my memory a little bit. I'm getting old, Proctor. I'm getting old. Is the safety car coming in? I didn't see it. Is he letting it go? not see a notification that it's coming in either. Are they going to do another lap behind the safety car? Oh, it's because look at that. There's a Williams right at the... Wow, who's that? Jedi. This is interesting because Jedi's in 7th, but he's going to be at the back of the pack. Safety car in this lap. Oh, the safety car's coming in. That's a bit of a late call. Come on, Codemasters. What are you playing at? Very, very late call. Here we go. Let's watch the restart then from Stinson's perspective. He's right behind Izat. Izat's got away already, and they're back to racing. Safety car is in. Here we go. Izat's leading and needs to pull away 6 seconds within 6 laps, including this one. Let's see what he can do. I'm probably going to just look to the back of the package to see what's going on. The Turfy looks okay. Hazy's right behind Wondervine. Wondervine's a little bit of a gap to be up ahead. A lot going on here. Maximus is letting a lot of drivers pass. What's going on with Maximus? You'd think he just went deep into the corner. He's getting blue flagged. Max is getting blue flagged? A little bit of a glitch here. That's what I was concerned about. I'm not sure how Jedi ended up offering. Oh, look at that! We've got the yellow flag in sector 2. Everyone's moving again though, so it's okay. Yeah, I did see some cheeky moves from Turfy actually, so it would be good to give him a bit of a warning unless there's any report to put in. Yeah, we're going to let him know a lot of moving here. Stinson's just set the fastest lap and he's still 7 tenths behind them at the moment. I don't think he's going to be no taking opportunity. I mean, if you look at this, there's something about to happen here up ahead. We've got Stig flying through. Oh, look at this. There is an overtake from Swan. But I'm not sure why everyone's out of position here. Oh, we've got someone around. Is it BJ Robbo? Oh my gosh, he's flying through the air. Another virtual safety car. It's BJ Robbo and Maximus. Max has retired from the session. BJ Robbo is now out as well. What happened there? Oh no, a virtual safety car with only 5 laps to go. Oh no. And there we go. There's just 12 drivers remaining. I called it. I definitely called it. Wow. 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 VSC is out. Now let's hope no one gets to drive through by speeding. They definitely don't want to drive through at this point in the race here. Because Izat is now a solid 2 seconds ahead. He's slowing down though. I think he might have been down on his delta. I'm not sure why Maximus was going so slowly on the safety car restart there. I really don't know what happened there. The gaps have actually, there you go, virtual safety car has come in, they're back to racing now, and Izat got a better restart on the virtual safety car, looking 1.1 seconds ahead now of Stinson. And where's the closest battle on track? Hazy is up to P9, get in there Hazy. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep into turn 1. Jedi just squeezes past him there. That was a really late break move by him, but he manages to do it clean. Good job there, and good job for Hazy for being aware. Now where's Bondo going? Hazy nearly runs into the back of Jedi there, but he's holding on to it. Wondervine looks like he's getting a little bit impatient and wants to pass the tier 2 driver of Hazy there. He's not going to go down the inside here. Don't do it. No, he's lifted. Good job. Good job. You definitely don't want to do it there. As we're seeing Jedi get a little bit scruffy as he's going through, and Hazy might be in an overtaking opportunity here. Is he going to be able to do it? Not quite. Not battling again. Oh no, what's going to happen here? Is Hazy going to outbreak? No, he's not. They're side by side. There's a bit of contact there. Turn 1 is a tricky side by side corner. They've managed to do it, and Izak's just picked up another penalty. So I think Izak has 12 seconds worth of penalty now, so I think he can wave goodbye to that win, as we're seeing a few guys drift around these corners in the first sector here. Stinson's just picked up a 3-second penalty though. Let's just quickly check what the penalties currently are. Yeah, so Izak's got 6 seconds to clear. I don't think he's going to be able to do that with just 3 laps to go. No way. As we're seeing a bit of a lock-up there from Hazy. Now let's just quickly see what's going on here. Because remember guys, we've got 2 tiers racing here. Hazy is currently the only... Well, he's currently one of 2 tier 2 drivers in this race. In this race remaining. So Hazy is going to pick up a P1 here for tier 2. He's gonna be winning another F1 race. Great job, Hazy. Turfley is going to be picking up P2 here, and Stinson's going to be shy of a win again. I don't think he's won a race, Stinson, this season. Bearing in mind he's pitted, I think, on average 4 times for the first 3 races, which is Smalley's doing, I believe. But it looks like Bossman is still going to be leading the championship here. I think. We've just seen an overtake by Tommy on Stig. And the gap's 9/10 of a second. So I think, where is the other leaders at the moment? They're just coming around, where are they? They're coming around turn 14 now. So they're going to be starting their final lap here. The gap is 2 seconds. So unless Stinson picks up 6 seconds worth of penalties on the final lap, I think he is going to win this race. Tommy's going to pick up... Oh no, he's out of the range at the minute. He's 4.7 seconds behind, so he's not going to pick up a win. A P3 here, unfortunately, unless something happens to the race. Let's ride on board with the current race leader, Izak, who joined us, the 5-time world champion here. Joined us back midway through the season, just to remind us what he's got. We've got a yellow in sector 1. Is that Von der Vine last sector? I think it was. Everyone's still moving then. Oh, look at that. Von der Vine just going into the back of Jedi there. And I'm going to jump back to the race leader at the minute just to see. He's just coming through turn 14 and my battery's about to die. Here he comes around the final corner. He's come back to show us what he's made of, and he's going to cross the line here in first place. Congratulations, Izak. Solid job there. Stinson's going to be P2. He's going to come across the line just 3... Oh no, Stinson's going to get P1 of course, yes, because of the penalty there, so good job there, Stinson. Bossman Pickle's going to be next. He's going to hold on to P3 for now. Ollie is going to be P4. He's going to jump him. Ollie is going to jump Bossman Pickle, so he did make it up in the end, 9/10 of a second there. So that's another podium for Ollie. Congratulations. Tommy has got P5. Stig has got P6. Jedi is going to be finishing in P7. I'm sure Jedi's going to be happy with that as well. Solid job there, Jedi. Larv says she's crossed the line, but he's picked up a 5-second penalty for not serving his penalty. And where's Hazy? Hazy, I believe, is going to win the tier 2 race here. So good job there, Hazy. And it's going to be Turfley who's going to be finishing P2 in tier 2. And Biwott, last but not least, is going to be coming across the line in P12. Now, as we know, Australia never fails to show us any less than 5 DNFs here in OFR. It happens almost every season. And yeah, it's happened again. So entertaining. And that's it. Midway through the season, we've just completed race 4 out of 8. We've got a break week next week. And Stig gets driver of the day. So good job there, Stig. But I think I'm going to have to give this one to Hazy. He's finished top in Tier 2, and he's got his another race win here in F1. So congratulations, but good job Izat for coming back and showing us how fast you are. We will never forget. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Oh, and of course, he got a P10 in D1. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that, which is quite an achievement. So let's have a look at the standings quickly so we can save these for the results. Lots of penalties for everyone. Lots of penalties. That's it. Race over. So, good job, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thanks. Oh, let me check the comments quickly. Oh, that's Smalley, another D1, D2 collision. Yes, believe it or not, there can be collisions on track between two tiers. Happens in GTS, D1 and D2. Happens in just D1 F1. Happens in just D2 F1, you know. People do collide. Anyway, now that we've cleared that up, thanks guys for tuning in. Big shout out to Proctor as well for joining us. Sorry about the DNF there. Thanks Lex for joining. Nils, thank you for joining. AJ, sorry. Hazy, Liam's there as well. Rub, sorry you couldn't race. Maybe we'll sort out that'll be next time round. And that's it, done. See you later, guys.